Alright, hello guys. Is it working? Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can. Okay, do a little bit of delay. I'm finna leak some, man. What do you mean I can't? What you mean can't load the file? It was working like 2 minutes ago. Here, wait, let me pause the stream. Don't mind her. Yeah, I get that. What you mean can't load SNL? Oh. Okay. I love this so much. Can someone put the link? Can someone put the link like in the server, in PS server? I'm finna get copyrighted so hard, but it's cool. Alright, well, I don't know what to do then, because... Alright, well, I don't know what to do then, because... Alright, well, I don't know what to do then, because... Alright, well, I don't know what to do then, because... Alright, well, I don't know what to do then, because... What about you? Shut up, it's a lover. I'm just trying to cut up. Alright. I guess we're just gonna watch YouTube then. Girl. Wait, let's watch. Code blue chat. Code blue.
In June 2024, to a location in the township of Garfield, Michigan, to perform a welfare check. An employee from the Northwest Michigan Community Action Agency, a nonprofit that supports people in need, reported that 33-year-old Jeffrey Topish.
I'm gonna open my chat. Okay.
Jr. was sending text messages expressing suicidal thoughts. Subsequently, a sergeant with the sheriff's office authorized a phone ping due to the suicidal statements made by Jeffrey, suggesting that he posed an immediate danger to himself.
Immediate
the ping
danger
quickly
to
traced
himself.
the phone number
How are you immediate danger to yourself? Okay, interesting.
from the text messages to a location near some railroad tracks.
I have not seen anybody. What about the last 24 hours? Anyone by chance?
Chat? Beer belly alert.
That's all I think of. No, this is my area, and I usually have a pretty good idea what's going on from, let's say, the signs on. I haven't seen anybody, but that doesn't mean that they don't get back in where the camp used to be.
Yeah.
You know where that's at.
Yeah, Ant City.
Yeah.
We just got a call and they pinned it around this area. So if you don't mind if we check it out.
Heck no, do anything you want.
We're going to be on foot starting northbound on the railroad tracks. Catch his description.
I heard something about like 5'6", 130 pounds, green eyes. I didn't catch the rest of it though.
Light brown hair.
Light brown hair.
Just so I understood that correctly, our single individual does not have his own cell phone.
Ooh. I don't know if we can watch that on stream. I don't think we can. Oof. Jeez, let me watch it. Can't watch that on stream. There we go.
In January 2025, numerous law enforcement agencies collaborated to carry out an abatement operation in Lafarge, Wisconsin. The operation zeroed in on a property within the village that had sparked numerous complaints since 2013 for violating local ordinances. For much of 2024, the police department made several attempts to resolve the matter, but the property owner refused to cooperate. In January 2025, numerous law enforcement agencies collaborated to carry out an abatement operation in Lafarge, Wisconsin. The operation zeroed in on a property within the village that had sparked numerous complaints since 2013 for violating local ordinances. For much of 2024, the police department made several attempts to
It
resolve
took
the
them
matter,
that
but the
long to
property
find
owner
one.
refused to cooperate.
Yeah, this is
Consequently,
the
a court
exact
order was
reason the
obtained
cops
to clear
can't
away
do it.
trash,
They're
refuse,
useless.
debris, secondhand materials, and various other items stored outside on the premises. Yet, it's important to point out that the 51-year-old property owner, Jacob Sell, has a color...
What? Was he on meth in this mugshot? Cause what is that?
Full history with law enforcement and a habit of frequently voicing his unfiltered opinions about their existence. Just a few weeks earlier, in a different county, Jacob had placed 115 calls to 911 without any valid reason, many of which were abusive and
Wait, let me
profane.
turn on dark
At the
mode. It's
briefing
probably
involving the
blinding,
4
though.
police agencies and a junk removal crew, it was mentioned that Jacob had a good chance of rolling up to the scene. Placed 115 calls to 911 without any valid reason, many of which
115.
were abusive and profane.
How
At
do
the briefing
you
involving the 4 police agencies
physically
and a
call
junk removal crew,
one?
it was mentioned that Jacob had a good
I don't know
chance
what
of
this is
rolling
like.
up to the scene, and should he appear, he'd be arrested for violating his bond conditions from days earlier when he had called 911 again without a legitimate emergency, yelling and screaming at the dispatcher. As the cleanup kicked off, a buddy of Jacob showed up, curious about what was going down.
We have an abatement warrant, so we're authorized by a judge to remove all this property.
Does Jake know about this?
It doesn't matter. He knew about it in the court hearing that he had. He had 60 days to correct this. His trial was in April. He had 60 days from then, and we have an abatement warrant to dispose of and sell or discard all of his property.
The building too?
Not everything on the outside of the building.
Okay. Oh my
We're
God.
commanded by a judge. If we could get the vehicle moved, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, I can get them both moved.
Okay. You want to back it up, or how do you want go with him so he moves his vehicles? Yeah.
Why is that gotta go out?
Listen, I got a copy of the abatement warrant if you want to see it too. It's commanding us. It is. Okay, come here. Look. Look at this. I'll show you. This is the warrant electronically signed by Judge Riniker. Comply with the village ordinance, among other
That's
things,
Riniker.
removing
What type of
trash,
name is that?
refuse, debris, or other
So
secondhand
bad
material.
for him.
Jacob Sell has failed to comply with the terms of this judgment. You are now commanded, meaning me, as the chief of police, to abate and remove the violations consistent with the law directed by the judgment, and removing to collect at the expense of the defendant, to collect the expense of abating and removing nuisances in the same manner as damages are collected upon execution. The village is further entitled to collect the costs as a special charge against the property owner. You are provided by law empowered to sell any of the material in the same manner as personal property
Yeah.
sold upon execution.
Here, wait, I'll do
and
this
make
so I
due
have
the
the
return
chat.
of your doings in a manner execution without delay, signed by Judge Riniker. So that means everything here of Jacob Sells, we're removing. We're commanded to
wait.
by a judge. Everything of Jacob Sells is being sold at auction. Jacob Sell, because he fails to listen to the court order, is going to be receiving a bill for the cost of this abatement.
You're familiar with the property lines, though, right?
Well,
Where the property
it's,
lines are?
yeah, that was discussed in court, and everything of secondhand material outside of this property is being removed.
Talk to George Wilbur as well.
I don't need to. We went through the court process, and everything of Jacob Sells is being removed.
Well, everything
So-
out in the
so-
lawn area here, where
Okay.
the apartment
Well,
building here, that's
okay,
George's.
okay.
Boy, Jake's gonna be grumpy.
Yeah, well, should have followed through with the orders of the judge, too. We'll let him go since he's being a little cooperative, but I can guarantee you.
You should watch a video on the
Subsequently,
South
it was
Fork.
reported that Jacob
Yeah,
was
I want to.
contacting 911 from another county, and dispatch redirected his calls to Vernon County. He claimed individuals were taking his possessions and stated he was heading to the property, asserting that there would be hell to pay upon his arrival. Shortly after, dispatch contacted the Lafarge police chief to inform him that Jacob wished to speak with him.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Which great idiot is this?
It's Chief Palmer, Jacob.
Oh, what the f*** are you doing on the phone, you stupid piece of shit?
Well, we're
What are you
taking,
doing up
What?
today, you whore?
we're
What?
removing.
Why is he screaming?
You got a warrant?
Yes, I do, Jacob.
Yeah, and you presented it, right?
Well, we're acting on it, so
You're f***ing done, Palmer.
okay.
You're done.
I'll lose a second of sleep over it, Jacob.
Yourself. What are you doing today after that? Going to steal somebody's baby? Huh? You gonna
Baby?
creep off and get this
It's
little
not
drunk
that
and then
serious.
take their f***ing kid? How many times have you done
Jacob,
that?
if you're not going to be
How
civil,
many
if
people you arrested for child support, you card? And then answer me
Arrested
that. How
for-
many people have
wait.
you arrested for?
Arrested for child support. Excuse what?
$150 Vernon, I hung up on Jacob. I'm not going to talk to him anymore.
As expected, Jacob soon rolled up to the scene, and officers wasted no time arresting him.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Oh, he pulling up. He pulling up.
Get on the ground.
Ooh.
Down! What are you doing? Put your arms behind your back.
I can't. You have them. How can I? You're breaking my glasses. Why don't you just let me
Here, wait.
find my glasses?
We told you to stop.
Yep, we'll have to readjust.
Here, I got an idea.
Do that right now.
Yeah. I'm going to get this out of
Here. If I open another tab, right here, then I'll pull. Okay, wait. I think I got an idea. I can have all my stuff on one tab. Besides this, I gotta have this in another tab. Give me a sec. Sorry, I've been like going and pausing them like 60,000 times. I'm I'm just trying to figure out a way so I can have my chat. I'm a rich mom. I'm just trying to cut up. I'm a rich mom. Alright. Let's watch this.
Get him, get him.
Running and everything.
Hey, what the? Get on the ground.
Come body Sam.
What are you doing? I have glasses.
Put your arms behind your back.
I can't. You have them. How can I? You're breaking my glasses. Who is this? Why don't you just ask me to put my hands behind my glasses?
We told you to stop.
Okay. Another day in the fire.
Yep, we'll have to readjust. We could do that right now.
Yeah.
Radio.
Wait. Oh, is he recording? Unk is recording. Did Unk start recording on a Canon camera? Is that a Canon? Oh yeah, we're in copper. Weird minus one copper.
17 burner, we're 1095.
Why is he recording with a camcorder, bro?
Just slightly this way.
Oh, so you're gonna destroy my pants too? Yeah, send out EMS because you guys broke my face. And you tackled me to the ground, you know.
Oh yeah, what am I being arrested for? Bill jumping.
Oh, get some good pictures there, Lonnie. The crybaby.
Does he have a
Yeah,
dreadlock?
the guy who always punches. I can't stand up, dude. You guys up my knee.
It's good right there.
Up my knee, good. I can't even be on that knee. Get up. Wow, look at them all. That's what it takes. Don't have junk in Lafarge, guys. They will bring everybody in Vernon County down on ya. And of course, we got Punch Down Mueller. Of course, he never
definitely on some
reports
meth
that
right
I
now.
sued him for defamation and that his wife's buddy dismissed it. And I embarrassed her when I got the appellate judge to reverse it.
Probably could just do the cuff now.
Ah! Yeah.
See, most people, this is the worst day of their life. For me, this is, I can't believe how much money people get just for going to jail. That's been really surprising. But that will be chump change.
Jacob, just hey,
Hey, shut your f***ing mouth.
just so you're aware, since gonna be built for any court time.
Yeah, you can send all the bills you want. Why are you even talking to me, bitch? Send all the f***ing bills.
I don't know what that
want.
guy is.
My
on. He's
bill's
definitely
bigger.
on something
It always will
interesting.
be. Yeah. Why are you leaving my property on the ground? It's getting dirty. You only do this when you got your badge and your gun. You getting your kicks back there, Steve? Putting your knee in my ribs? Yeah. When did I resist, guys? When was that? Yeah. Tackle a guy onto the frozen ground and then put 4 guys on his back. When did I ever flee? Hey, where's the murdering John Brown? You didn't send him out. Oh, but you got some face from where are you from, Knutson? Yeah, I wouldn't want to say either. What, are you afraid of being Ontario? What? They still got a f***ing cop? Oh man, look at those
He's gotta have a
f***ing
spit
vents
mask.
sticking in. Oh, now we're doing masks. Wow. Holy am I going to Guantanamo Bay? Holy
Oh,
now I
he's
can't
on
breathe
some
right.
type
You're
of
covering
drug,
up my
bro.
f***ing nostrils, my mouth. Have you ever seen one of these there in all your days, Harris? Have you ever in all your days? Man, guys, that f***ing hurt really bad. Hope you don't drop me on my face. I saw that one inmate died. Yeah.
Somebody want to get the door?
Who's that? W.
Whatever happened to, hey, Jacob, we want to talk to you. You know what this means, don't you, there, Zark? I win. Yeah, remember Trespass Buddy? Yeah, you remember Trespass Buddy. We've been here before, Zark. You old Billy boy.
Hey, post a minute.
Oh, where? Yeah, why don't you make sure you put in the paper how I didn't resist? I was just like walking and they tackled me and put me in all this and a mask. Guess where I'm going? We don't call it the Hannibal Lecter chair anymore. We call it the Jacob Cell chair. Look at them all. And you got the city boys standing there. Of course, they're pounding sand per usual. Oh, they might need us. Those 8 cops don't have it all. You guys, I'm not doing anything.
It's $125 an hour.
Dude, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I can't. You fucking tackled me. You f***ed up my knee.
Stand up.
How can I do anything?
You're
got
going to
me
be
in
billed
chains.
at a rate of $125 an hour.
Okay.
Because we're lifting you.
Whatever that means.
Stand up.
Dude, you f***ed me up. You should be taking me in a f***ing ambulance is all I can say.
You don't need an ambulance,
All your court time is billable, Jacob.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You can send me all the f***ing bills you want.
Then it goes against your property taxes.
You take your f***ing best swat there, Palmer.
Chronic nuisance ordinance, Jacob. You got to pay to play now.
Guess what?
No.
You passed that law after.
I just want this to play in the background very quietly.
Perfect words.
No,
I was doing my
You
thing.
have no idea what ex post facto is.
Yeah, and I know the grandfather clause, and I know the 6-point test that the Supreme Court in Wisconsin used to determine
No,
whether
I don't want it to.
resort to. Hey, oh wait, you told me not to exercise my I can't. Oh, you're a f***ing doctor now. Get me a f***ing medic. You guys tackled me to the ground, and he
You didn't get. He didn't lean on anything. He pushed it down to the ground.
All right, well, if you're a medic, don't you do an examination, dude? You just saw
sorry, I
this.
didn't
Just
see it.
have
I
it.
had my chat on.
When a dude gets tackled to the ground without pads by 4 guys, what happens? Oh, you did? Yep. So how the f*** did you suck my knee?
Because I was down there.
Better just put me on a f***ing stretcher, dummies. Ask Zerk. He knows. Don't you, boyo? You know, he's gonna give me medical attention. Because last time I left, I had to go right to the ER.
No, you didn't need to go to the ER.
Guess what? You don't take this to the ER, that's where I go. Every time I get tackled to the ground. I have a hernia, untreated, right now. I can feel it. Not to mention my back is chronic pain. What do you guys do? Tackle me to the ground. Hey, what are you guys doing? Down! What was that for?
Look, wait. Did he even tackle him? Look. Look, he's not even on the ground. He's kneeling. He's kneeling. He's not even fully laying down. See, they pushed him down.
Who did it?
He wasn't
Which
even that
coward?
upset.
They were pretty pissed off. It must have been Steve.
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just going to finish reading.
No, that was from spending 6 hours in the f***ing Jacob Cell chair on December 19th in Vernon County. I went to the ER. It's all documented. They gave me a CAT scan.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot this thing through.
Hey, if we could get some more help. We got you.
They gotta carry him.
You know it. Well, you can help yourself, but you're not.
Yeah.
Bro didn't carry.
There's an EMT. I did an exam.
That's me when I play with PF. I gotta carry him. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sure that didn't mean
It's my bad knee! Glad you got body cam stars. I can't breathe in this thing! This mask is over my face and mouth!
You want to follow?
Yep.
You just go ahead and notify the jail.
Yep.
Tell them to be ready.
Astro! I can't breathe in this thing!
We'll be en route to the detention center.
Did he take it?
After Jacob's ass was hauled away, various items.
Wait, what did he say?
After Jacob's ass was hauled.
Jacob's ass go crazy.
Property were either taken to be sold or discarded, including decayed wood, shelves, and shattered glassware. The gray truck Jacob had driven there showed clear signs of suspension problems, making it unfit for the road, and subsequently towed to the impound lot.
Well, fascist cards, I
win again. I got you cars to violate my rights. It's easy. Usually it's those Vernon County, but I know Westby faces will do it too. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut, tards. And yeah, you better keep your window down. I'll stink this up good before we get there. All I do is win, win, win. No matter what. I got money on my mind. I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Man, you guys don't clean this very often, do you? Yeah, don't worry. If you didn't tackle me, I won't try to overcome your qualified immunity. I'll just sue your department. You guys would go to bat for Steve Tard, huh? Good, because now you're in my f***ing sights. Good, Westby. Now you get the treatment. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? When you going to win that war on drugs, Tards? How many more decades you need? It's getting pretty close, right? You must be right on the verge. It's virtually gone. How long did you guys stand around? Yeah, all the f***ing crime up in Westby, I guess you weren't really needed. You're really not. All you do is make money for the village by f***ing shaking Forzies down. No, wait, it's Westby. You get all the Mexicans. It's like cash in. Yeah, you f***ing racially profile. Yeah. You'd be real happy in North Korea. They need some f***ing bootlickers over there. What the f*** do you think I thought was going to happen when I came to Lafarge? I thought I'd get a little more video footage, but you guys couldn't have that. So I'll just play all of yours and your squad cam. You got it running there, right, Tards? What's your name anyway? You never identified yourself. Did you make contact with me, piss boy? Yeah, that's what you're trained, because that way when you go to kill me in cold blood, you won't feel bad. You can't pay for this kind of content. You can't.
I want this to be a new time.
I can't wait to get that video. Hey, what time is it? Oh, yeah, I'll be there in time for lunch, baby. Got money on my mind, I can never. I'm gonna buy a model. Gonna dress her up in clothes just like the one. Content, anytime you need some content. Anytime you need some clicks, content. Yeah, I would tell you guys to go get real jobs, but I think it's too late for you. Yeah, remember the sergeant said he was an EMT? He's going to get to tell us through the comments section.
9 years, 364 days left to return. Has he said much?
Whole time. He's a good singer.
Is he?
He is a good singer.
What's he saying? Country or folk?
Ludicrous.
Huh?
Ludicrous. That's who that was.
Fantastic.
It's about standing up and raising your hands, all about the money. I don't listen to Ludicrous.
Is it Ludicrous or Blue Chris or Blue what?
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous. Okay, yeah, I did hear you right. Okay. If you ain't talking Luke Bryan or something like that, man, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
He was freestyling a little bit. I'm gonna have to Google it now and listen to it so I know what it is.
Compare the two and see.
Yo, they're just trolling this guy.
How is he over there?
Sounds like a good entertainer. He's been singing.
In there?
Yep.
I give him minimal lunch because he says he's gonna throw it at Houston. Oh yeah.
Said he's a professional cell decorator.
Cell.
Trolling.
Jacob, can we get you to come out on your own?
Jacob, we'll get you come out the car.
Jacob, Zach's here.
Oh, now you want to talk?
Come on.
See?
Let's go.
Zach's here.
I can't f***ing move. My f***ing back and my knee are all f***ed up. These guys decided to tackle me from behind and jump on me.
Let's start with this, Jim.
No, you start with medical attention. Ask these f***ers if they tackled me to the ground and piled on top of me. Ask if they put a knee on the back of my head. Ask if they f***ed up my knee. No, you give medical attention when it's needed. Oh wait, no, I'm in Vernon County. You never do that. This is the way you treat me. This is the way I act.
Rather not.
Yeah, there's my f***ing bad knee. Go ahead and hurt it some more.
Come on, Jacob. I'll help you sit up.
Yep. You can put me in your cage. You can f***ing put me in there. Come on, Jacob.
Oh, he needs medical attention. We better restrain him. Well, you got the cleaning lady out here helping for. What's she gonna clean up? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, Nate Campbell talks. And he chokes on it, and he chokes on it, and he chokes on it. What the fuck is Bill Zerk still working here for? The fuck couldn't pass a physical? Can you even pass a stress test, bro? Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm gonna invoke you later.
You do that. Look forward to it.
Yeah, guys, what am I being restrained for? Because I'm a threat to you or myself? McGregor, if you guys wanted me here so bad, why didn't you stop me from coming in? I'm cold!
Well, we couldn't get you in there.
The f*** you are?
Transformer. Come on. Who's out with a blanket? Well, then,
Let me ask you this.
yeah.
Why do you keep putting me in the cell with the f***ing escape ceiling?
No, we're putting you in a different one.
Why did you keep putting me in that one?
I didn't put you in.
Yeah, you did.
Well, we already had.
Oh, you weren't in charge that day.
No.
Who was? So why am I being restrained?
Just for transport.
Because you're injured. Oh, but when I go to bail, guess where you're going to put me? Guess where they'll put me then?
In a wheelchair.
They don't want the f***ing public to see me in the animal. I mean, the Jacob Seltzer. No one has used it as much. And yes, I am suing the manufacturer. I'm going to tell them to get a hold of you later, sir.
Sounds good. Look forward to it.
You done? There we go.
I think you guys are good. Thanks. Appreciate the help.
And
As a
he's
result, Jacob was
gone.
charged with 2 counts each of misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, bail jumping, and he was soon released on a $250 cap.
Huh? They've been looking for this guy for 12 years, and he just gets released on $250. He called them, and only y'all are seeing that, chat. $250, and he.
Bomb.
Yo, like. No, I don't want to go to that.
Wingstop versus.
Don't copyright me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Southport murder documentary.
It started like any normal day in the school holidays, but ended in horror and tragedy.
Okay,
3
bruh,
innocent
what is
young
not gonna
girls
happen?
killed in a frenzied knife attack.
And when I went out, he's holding like a 6-year-old girl in his
Just
arms,
compound if you're in chat.
trying to save her.
Families devastated, a nation in shock, and a community in mourning.
I couldn't stop hugging it. I slept in a bed last night next to it. I couldn't stop staring at it because it's just, you expect your children to be safe.
It is hard to think of anything more innocent than a Taylor Swift dance class at a summer holiday club for 6 to 11-year-olds. But that was the target for a masked attacker with a knife.
And as people came to terms with the horrific events, disinformation spread and tensions erupted onto the streets.
They've been clashing now violently with police, throwing objects at the police, clashing with officers in riot gear, and this really is a very tense situation.
Don't go back. It's laggy. And it's lagging out. Nice.
Deadly, and how anguish turns to anger.
52 years. Oh, wait. He killed 3 kids and only got 52 years.
Just before midday on the 29th of July, a week.
And y'all say our country's bad. Y'all give a murder.
Emergency
52
services
years. You should
were
have
called
a
to Hart
death
Street
penalty
nearby
at that.
after reports the masked attacker had entered a Taylor
They
Swift
should have
themed
just
dance
shot him
class.
already.
When they arrived, they found
Okay, maybe I
multiple
shouldn't be
people,
playing
most of them
XXX
children,
on a sad
suffering
story.
serious stab wounds. Our correspondent reported on the chaotic and distressing aftermath.
He needs to get like permanently banned, bro.
The scale of the emergency services response in this residential road only goes so far to reflect the horror that unfolded here this lunchtime. Witnesses who saw mothers screaming in the street, young children among those injured in a series of stabbings at a summer holiday club. Colin owns a garage next door. He told me what he saw was like something out of a horror movie after seeing a masked man arrive in a taxi.
He was literally covered up, had a green hoodie on and a paper, you know, one of them COVID masks. He went next door, I went back into work. The next thing, one of my colleagues screaming down the phone at me, "You need to get out here now." And when I went out, he's holding her like a 6-year-old girl in his arms, covered in blood, trying to save her. He'd been in the building more or less and got her out.
No.
And
no
then the others were coming out, and then I noticed some more on the floor over here.
The Northwest Ambulance Service said it had
That's
treated
weird. Why
8
don't
people
they?
for stab wounds,
They need to have that.
some of them taken
have the
to
death
Alder
penalty,
Hey
though.
Children's Hospital, as Merseyside Police declared a major incident. Officers were called to Hart Street in Southport just before midday. ITV News understands the incident happened at a community hub and pregnancy care centre where a Taylor Swift dance and yoga workshop was being held. Armed officers seized...
That's exactly what we don't like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Like, bro.
the knife and made an arrest. Now police say a 17-year-old is in custody.
Not even an adult. Wow. Wasn't even 18. That's like, wow, what a way to ruin your life.
Ryan's mother
Didn't even
lives
make
on
it
the
to
street.
18
He didn't
yet.
want to show his face, but told us what she saw.
There was a woman who was screaming, saying that a child is lost, she can't find a child. And they let her into the cordon. She ran down and mum said all she could hear was screaming and crying, saying, "That's my child, that's my child."
This evening, a house 5 miles from the scene was being searched in connection with the incident, which police say they do not think was terror-related. The Prime Minister called it horrendous and shocking as the Home Secretary spoke in the Commons.
I know the whole House will be very concerned at the extremely serious incident that has taken place in Southport. All of our thoughts will be with the family and loved ones of those who are affected.
Tonight, in this community, that sense of shock is matched by disbelief that a summer holiday activity aimed at such young children could be targeted in this way.
I've spoken to a number of people here today who
That's
witnessed
sad. I'm
the
not even gonna watch
harrowing
the rest of that because it's too long, but that's sad, bro. Why he look like that? No, he deserves to go to jail. Why he look like that? No, that's deserved. Never mind, I was gonna say something, but I can't say that. I'm getting banned if I do. Why he look like that? He look ugly ass boy. Ugly ass boy. Why you look like? Why you look like that, bro? Alright, let me see what else I want. What the Wait. Let's listen to some new music. New music. Let's see. Let's see if there's any new music that dropped. Like, bruh. Why the second I start streaming, somebody else streams? Okay, guys. Why did it say I listened to that? I didn't listen to no Drake. I want to see you dance. I want to see you twirl. Exactly. I don't want. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. YouTube live stream. Yeah, in Southport. I don't wanna do it. Here, wait, let me see some. If I go... I got the wrong one, boy. Boy. Okay, wait. Alright, I'm finna end. I'm finna start some